Hey guys,
Hello, everyone.
welcome to the Nerdy Archives.
Welcome to
Well,
the.
behind the archives, technically.
Oh, is it behind?
I think it is our behind.
Hold on.
Okay,
I'm gonna change the background.
please hold. Also, I hope you guys will enjoy the
There we
weird sound of a knockoff ambrosia salad that I told myself I'm eating.
go. You haven't ate yet? Is that your dinner?
No, this is my dessert.
Okay. I was just
Do
like,
you know what an
girl.
ambrosia salad is?
No.
It's like if you take the healthiest thing you can think of, fruit salad,
Okay.
and you say to yourself, how can I Midwest this shit? How can I make this literally the most nutritionless dish? And you add Cool Whip, in my case, cheesecake pudding mix,
Ooh, yummy.
and strawberry and lime jello powder.
Interesting.
Oh, it's fucking delicious,
It
but it's so
sounds really fucking good.
oh, it's good. hmm Too many fruits though. Mom likes like a lot of fruits. I'm like a apples, strawberries, grapes kind of girl. And I bought plums and kiwi. I don't like kiwi.
I'm allergic to kiwi.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm allergic to kiwi.
Well, shit.
I found out in Texas when I was living alone, which was great.
Oh God.
I made a
Like bad?
Yeah, I made a fucking strawberry banana smoothies for myself.
Oh,
And me being me, like I couldn't wait to eat any of the fruit, so I ate a kiwi and my throat started closing up and
Jesus Christ.
so I don't eat kiwi anymore.
Well, good to know.
Yeah.
Noted. Um, Not that I like kiwi enough to ever put it in anything you ate, but noted. It has like this weird, like kiwi to me has like this weird musty taste.
That's fair.
Like a basement. I don't like it.
The basement flavor.
I don't know. I just don't like it. And it's kind of ruined it for me. So like I'm gonna get to the point where I'm just like, eating the Cool Whip off of all the fruit and leaving the fruit.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's cheesecake flavored Cool Whip. Like, I'm sorry if that doesn't sound delicious to you.
Have
Like,
you had the pre-made cheesecake?
yes,
That Oh my god, I'm addicted to it.
it's good shit. All right. So guys, hi. It's behind the archives of my birthday month.
Yes.
Um, I'm not gonna lie to you, there ain't much to celebrate about. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not in a good place. My life isn't in that great of shape. Um, but we're gonna make something out of this. So buckle up, cause I don't know what's gonna happen. But here we go. That's all I got.
You gonna make me start first?
Of course,
Always? Okay, so I worked
always.
Monday and Tuesday, but nothing really happened. It was like just preparing for me to fucking leave, really.
Right,
Um, oh my
right.
god. So Wednesday. Hmm.
Mhm,
Wednesday at like 2, I decide I'm gonna go to Walmart.
mhm.
And I buy like 4 massive pillows. So like I have a bunch of shit, right? And I'm like, I don't really want to do self checkout because I don't want to fight with all of this. So I
Right.
go into a line, which was a mistake.
Uh-oh.
Because one of the people that were bagging, I don't know why she was bagging. Do you remember Jessica? I can't remember her fucking last name though.
Irwin?
Yes.
Oh, yep.
That was the bagger.
Oh.
And she started talking to me about how she's got a 14-year-old kid and like all this shit. Like, that's cool. I don't care. So I'm already like fucking really uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And I go to leave, and the way this bitch bagged my shit, and put it in my cart. I wasn't paying attention, so like I was walking out of Walmart and my
Mhm.
milk falls out of my cart and explodes everywhere.
I would have cried.
So I'm like, okay, cool. I just wasted $3. I'm too pissed to fucking go back in the store. So I get to my fucking
Mhm.
car and I was gonna make chicken Alfredo for dinner.
Nice.
I'm putting shit in my car and all of a sudden there's fucking Alfredo everywhere.
Oh,
On my car, in my car, on me, on my groceries. So I'm
how
like,
can you?
what a great fucking first day off. So I messaged Mike and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be home in like 7 minutes. Can you come outside with a wet washcloth? Doesn't ask questions. He gets
God
out, he's
bless.
like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, dude, I'm not having a good fucking day. So he's cleaning my car while I'm taking the groceries and
Mhm.
like wiping them down.
Uh-huh.
So the last thing to grab is cans of pop, right? Like 12 packs. So I grab
Mhm.
two of the 12 packs at the same time. I get in the house and I have a really sharp pain on my fucking hand.
Mm.
I drop the fucking, thank God it didn't explode everywhere. I drop them on the ground and I have a fucking gray spider biting my hand.
What?
So I quickly, like, I like spiders. I normally don't kill spiders. I will take spiders outside if they're in my house.
Yeah.
Nah, bitch. This bitch bit me for no fucking reason. So I slap him off my hand and stomp on him. And
Oh
my
my
hand was
God.
so fucking itchy for like 2 days.
Oh my God.
So that was my Wednesday.
Jesus.
I know. Um,
I really hope this isn't an omen.
I fucking God, I hope not. So that was like so that was my Wednesday. I finished okay. The fourth book of the Blood and Ash series.
Yes.
I liked it at first. Because I'm like, oh
Mhm.
cool, I get Castiel's perspective. Let me tell you, shit got fucking old goddamn fast.
Uh-huh.
I'm 43% in and I'm like, I do not want to DNF this book.
Right.
But I'm struggling. And Mike's even looking at me like, what's wrong? I was like, it's just this whole fucking book is just a fucking recap of the first book.
Right.
But like from his perspective, it's still the same dialogue. It's still everything's the fucking
Oh,
same.
that's stupid. I'm sorry.
Literally. So he's like, well, you should write a review and tell her like there's a good way to do it and there's a bad way to do it, and that's definitely a
Uh-huh.
bad way of doing it. I was like, well, yeah. So I'm sitting there with my fucking hands in my face, staring at this book. And Mike's like, you're really struggling, aren't you? I'm like, uh-huh.
Like, yeah.
So I skipped everything other than the present. I had
Mhm.
to. I'm sorry. Like I don't need to read the first book over again.
Right.
Because for some reason they decided Poppy was going to be asleep for this whole fucking book. So like Castiel's like talking to her and recapping everything.
Uh-huh.
So I also found out that the sixth book isn't actually the sixth book. It is a history lesson from Miss
Oh.
Willa.
Mm.
And I bought it because I thought it was like the sixth book, but I'm not going to read it because guess what?
Recap.
It's going to be a recap of everything they already told us about the fucking history of everything.
Hmm.
So I don't know when the sixth book comes out. There's no like
Right.
there's no date. So I started reading Powerless.
Mhm.
It's good,
Mhm.
but slow.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm 40, like I'm 40 something percent in, and the trials haven't even started yet.
Got you.
So it's not like it's like dragging on. Like it goes back and forth between Peyton and Kai, which I
Mm-hmm.
like.
Yeah.
Um,
We love a dual perspective.
yeah. So that was my Wednesday night, I think. I like
Mm-hmm.
skipped past fucking everything and just finished that goddamn book.
Right.
Um, Thursday I just played V Rising all day with Mike. We beat the game finally.
Woo.
But now we're playing again with Reaper and Dofi.
Uh,
Uh-huh. Friday I went to eat hibachi.
gotcha.
And fucking I love hibachi so goddamn much. It's a problem. It's a problem.
I don't think it's a problem.
And then I had to go over to my grandma's because her
Mm-hmm.
computer won't fucking turn on. So I get in there. By the time I fucking leave, I have sweat pouring
Oof.
down my neck. Like my hair is sopping wet, sticking to my fucking
Oof.
neck. Like it was gross. I don't know why my grandma had her house that hot. Either way, did not get her PC to turn on. I don't fucking know what's wrong with it. It's from 2015. It's a Dell. I don't know what to tell you. And so she's gonna take it to a fucking shop and see if they can fix it. It probably just needs to be dusted out, to be honest with you. But I'm not
Or
fucking doing
replace
that.
this point.
I'm not doing that. Um, Mike and I watched a really fucking stupid movie
Yeah.
about cereal
About
called
cereal.
called Unfrosted. And the
Okay.
only reason why we watched it was because Melissa McCarthy was in it, and I
Okay.
fucking love her.
Uh-huh.
It was stupid. It was like about fucking Kellogg's versus Post. And like
Okay
they're
then.
both trying to come up with like the Pop Tart.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a there's a lot of fucking it was a high budget to be honest with you. But it was written by Jerry Seinfeld, produced by
Oh my
Jerry
god.
Seinfeld, and starring Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Um and then Mike made me play some of Until Dawn.
Yes, I recall you saying this. Yes.
Mhm. Apparently I'm terrified of scarecrows.
Uh, valid.
Yeah, he told me the guy got mad at me at first for some fucking reason because he says I wasn't being truthful. Because he's like, look at this picture. Does it unsettle you? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, why? Well, like, what's unsettling to you? And I was like, the scarecrow. And he's like, if the scarecrow is gone, would you stay in the house? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, if it was a haunted house, would you stay in it? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you're not being
Yeah.
honest with me. I'm like, look, dude, I don't know what to tell you. I'm terrified of scarecrows.
I don't know what to tell you. I
Yeah, I'm
like it.
scared of scarecrows. We didn't get that far, to be honest, before the
That's
controller
fair.
died. But, um, I'm just fucking up people's lives.
You know what? As you do.
Today, I woke up late. I had to rush to meet my grandma at the cemetery to plant some flowers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time all that was over, I was fucking exhausted because once again, I am pouring sweat because
Right.
I'm outside planting fucking stupid flowers at a grave site that for some reason the fucking soil is so hard.
Ugh.
So like I don't.
Yeah, that's not fun.
So
That
I
is
come
not fun at all.
no. I come home and I start playing V Rising with Mike and Reaper and Dofi, and then his mom calls and wants us to go over there to put fucking rocks in her garden. I'm like, we're going over there tomorrow. I can't wait.
Like, why?
Ugh. And then I got home, and then Shane started texting me, asking me if he can fucking come over, and I'm like, dude, I really don't want company. Like, I am drained right now.
Right.
He's like, I can't do this anymore. Blah blah blah, doing his whole fucking spiel.
Uh-huh.
I was like, no, you're not coming over. Like, I don't want you here.
Right.
Oh yeah, Friday was my dad's birthday.
Yes.
And I'm a terrible daughter because I forgot until I went to go pick up prescriptions the day before. And
You're
I'm like, fuck?
You're not a terrible daughter. Do you know how easy it is to forget shit?
I wasn't thinking about it.
I did not. Okay, here's the thing. I probably cognitively did not remember dad's birth date until he got like had his first heart attack and I started taking care of prescriptions and stuff. I was 22
That's fair.
and I didn't cognitively remember what date his birthday was until I had to constantly repeat it to medical professionals.
Yeah, the same.
Grandpa's birthday, didn't know it cognitively until I had to start saying it constantly for medical professionals.
Normally, I'm really good at remembering birthdays for no fucking reason.
And that's never been my thing. I'm terrible. I'm awful.
Like my grandma's is I don't know why I know my grandma's. It's October 11th,
Okay.
1944.
Okay.
My dad's is 5/24, 1960.
I was gonna say 94. Wow, your
I
dad's young.
know. My mom's was July 12th, 68.
68.
My grandpa's was January 12th. I want to say it was 56. No, excuse me. I'm 56. I mean, she was younger than my grandma. I meant to say 36.
That's all right.
But anyway, that's besides the point. I got him. So he's been walking around in blue jeans and pajama pants. And if it's hot in my house, like I know it's 10 degrees hotter upstairs.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, okay, Dad, what size pants do you wear? He's like 30. So I was like, cool. So I bought him 3 pairs of shorts. I bought
Gotcha.
him 2 tank tops, a
I told
shirt,
you those kind of gifts just
yeah,
they work.
and then a button-up shirt, so he can wear like
Nice.
to his
Yeah.
families. And then I got him swim trunks,
Nice.
so he can actually swim at my Uncle Perry's, because he normally wears fucking blue jean shorts. I'm like, that's not comfortable to swim in.
No.
What the fuck?
No. Is your Uncle Perry the one who has the house on the lake?
Correct.
That's the one you took me to once.
Correct.
Your dad's side is kind of got money
Yes.
in places? Yeah, okay. I wouldn't say
Um,
all across the board, but I
no,
was gonna say, is it across the board?
yeah,
Okay. I thought so. I was like, one side, I thought your dad's side was kind of like
yeah,
well off.
they are. So my Uncle Perry was an architect.
Gotcha.
Um, Let me rephrase that. He was a program architect, not like a building
Like a
architect.
building. Yeah.
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 He got into tech like way, way early.
Right. Before like anybody
Yeah.
was doing it. Yeah.
My uncle Barry was a pilot. He just retired. My Aunt Lisa was a realtor.
Got you.
My uncle Tony was a forest. He was forestry. I can't remember what the fuck the
I get you.
official thing was.
Title.
Yeah. Um, I don't recall what my Aunt Paula did, but they have a house, like a lakefront house too.
Gotcha.
Trying to think, am I missing anyone? There's fucking so many of them.
Right? I hate
It doesn't matter. Either way, yes, they are all very much well off.
I thought so.
Yeah. Perry's redone his house since. Like, he added
Oh.
a better garage and, like, more full, like, rooms and stuff.
Got you.
It
I was
looks
gonna say I think the last time you took me was like 2013,
Yeah.
2014.
It looks
Yeah,
really
it was
nice.
cool. I bet.
Honestly, out of all of my family's houses, my Aunt Lisa's is my favorite if it was
Uh-huh.
on a lake.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm assuming my dad wants to go over there tomorrow. I think they're
Right.
getting
Yeah.
together. I don't know. I gotta go to Mike's mom's. Um,
Got you.
and then really Monday and Tuesday, I'm just gonna be getting ready to come up to your house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Okay.
I know that sounded very apprehend. I'm excited, but with everything going on, I'm just like
Mentally drained, I get you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. Also, Dumpling can hang out with us while I dye your hair.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Wednesday.
All right.
Are you. How much dye should I get?
I don't know.
Like 2 boxes?
Maybe?
Is your hair thick?
I don't think so.
I know it's long.
I don't think it's thick.
I'll get 3 boxes just in case.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, that was my week. Wednesday fucking blue.
Right.
And today with my goddamn fucking brother. But you know.
Right.
Your turn, my love.
Okay. To be fair, guys, all days blend together when your life sucks. Um, so I can't guarantee the accuracy of anything I'm about to say. I'm gonna go back in text messages with my mother to actually remember what this week entailed. Um, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Monday. Oh, where's shit? I text a lot. Damn. Okay. So Monday, I literally don't remember what happened Monday, but when did I what did I do Monday? Okay, let's just be real. I'm just gonna say all I've been doing is working and taking care of, well, I don't really take care of grandpa so much, just watch over grandpa. That's all I've been doing all week. That has literally been my life. Um, working and taking care of grandpa
Hmm.
and figuring out ways to get to one place to another. Um, Tuesday I did have the dentist appointment. That was this week, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday I had a dentist appointment. Surprisingly, I apparently did something right with my life and I have improved my gum health in the last 3 weeks, so that's cool. Um, Shocker, cuz guess what? I only brushed my teeth. I can't even tell you, like, maybe a handful of times. Been too stressed. Uh, too depressed to take care of myself. Don't ask when the last time I brushed my hair was, cuz I can tell you it's been a very long time. Um, you're welcome, because that's, I'm sure, gonna make things very fun. Um, yeah. Um, Work's been shit because we're hitting busy season. We're understaffed, or I should say we're underscheduled. We have plenty of people. We're just underscheduling everybody.
That's so
Um,
fucking stupid.
ugh, yeah. And if I have to hear, or not even hear, no, that's not the right word. If I keep getting barked at by people who make the same amount of money as me, I might literally snap.
The fuck they barking orders at you for?
Oh, people love to bark at me. They just like, probably because I just take it because it's like I'm not starting shit at work. But people just love to bark orders at me as if I am a dog. And yeah,
That's fucked up.
it's really fun. It's great fun. I love it. I'm gonna get my dad's respect problem in like 2 weeks more time and I will be a monster because I can't really do much else. I can't. Or honestly, even management barking at me is inappropriate. Sure, you make more money, you technically have authority over me, but barking at me is not the way to do things.
No.
And I'm getting barked at a lot, and I'm just like, I'm too tired to do this. I'm truly too exhausted to deal with this. Um, which you think with everybody knowing my situation, they would know I'm basically like a ticking time bomb for either a mental breakdown or I was gonna say a killing spree, but I'm not a violent person.
Yeah.
But no, 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 no one gets that because everybody else has their own shit going on, which I understand. And like, it's one of those things. It's like I'm trying not to play the sympathy card, but it's like, can you give me a break? Like literally my entire life for the past like decade and a half has been nothing but constant struggle and shit. And I'm at my breaking point finally. Like this is the breaking point. I
I'm gonna
I
go in
know.
there and demand fucking respect for you.
Please, I would say please do, but
I
I don't
know.
think that's gonna go well. Um, let's see. What did I sound like it? I don't know. Like literally, I'm like today is gonna be the sixth day I've missed for reading because I either don't have time to read or I pass out before I can read. So like I've missed 6 days out of this challenge. I'm probably not gonna beat this challenge. Which I mean, big whoopee shit. It's not that big of a deal, but it was
It
something I
is
was
to you,
forward to.
though.
Like I've okay, I guess the thing that pisses me off is that, like, I have all this downtime right now, technically. Taking care of grandpa is not, like, a very active thing. It's watching. I should have had books upon books done by now, but it's always seems to work into my favor that, "Oh, I have no access to my Kindle, and I know I should just read on my phone. I'm aware of this. My mother has made this very clear. You have it on your phone, why aren't" because it's not the same thing.
No, it's not.
I can't immerse myself because it's like then it's the same thing as scrolling through TikTok and my brain doesn't comprehend anything. Like I finished it was literally the morning that grandpa fell. So that was I think the 5th of May that I finished the first book in the Fey Isles.
Okay.
I we are 20 days later. Give me 1 second for it to power on. I think I'm only at 40. Am I at 45 or 47%? I think I'm 47% on the second book.
That's not that bad, though.
Ain't good. As I literally I was looking at my book stats and I was like, "You know what's really sad? The only time I could make decent timing with my books was when I was sick,
Yeah, that's fair.
and nobody expects shit out of me, and that's what I don't I'm actually at 58%. I shouldn't be too mad, but, like, I'm getting impatient with myself. It's like, I just wanna sit down and finish this. Like, I just wanna sit down and finish it, and that's what's pissing me off, I think, is because it's like, I have this TBR that's like 50 miles long. And I'm sorry, but like I have to deal with mortality on the daily right now. I only got so many years, and if I keep at this rate, I ain't gonna finish half of my TBR. And it's frustrating.
I feel that. Honestly, I
Yeah,
do.
I know. And I was okay. I started Bridgerton. I only got like
Did
less than a full episode.
you?
I got less than a full episode in. Okay, to be fair, less than a full episode. But it was the first episode of the first season. I did watch a majority of like the first half of it, right?
Hmm.
And because I watched Bridgerton, my phone knows, thus my TikTok knows. Mind you, my TikTok knew anyways because all the Penelope and Colin stuff was, and I was like, oh my god, it's friends to lovers. I love this shit. I'm eating this shit up. Like, let me like all of this. Let me like everything. Um, and have you watched Bridgerton?
I have not.
Okay, well, literally, it's in like the first 5 minutes of the first season. One of the Bridgerton sisters is screaming through the mansion at her sister. Um, I won't scream it, although it's funnier when she's like, Daphne, you must make haste because she's like dilly dallying, and she's screaming this through the house. Um,
Okay.
and now I was gonna say your TikTok inbox must be ridiculous,
Oh,
is
I
all I
have
gotta say.
not looked at TikTok in
Don't
forever.
don't do it. I'm telling you. Don't do it. I've not stopped. It's the
It's okay.
best. And one of them was like when you're buddy reading with your friend and it's literally the audio of her screaming, Daphne, we must make hate or you must make haste. And I'm like, oh my God. It's like your internal monologue. You won't say it out loud, I'm sure, but like your internal monologue is, can you please hurry up?
No.
I'm saying that to myself to be fair. Um, but yeah, it's been really hard. Like today, he had his hospital bed delivered.
Mm-hmm.
Hospice came to evaluate him today. Not evaluate so much as just get him set up. Got him a catheter, so now he has a catheter, so he doesn't have to worry about messing himself, which is nice. Um, oh, just trigger warning, guys. If like end of life care is triggering to you, just skip forward because I know it's very triggering for a lot of people. Is it too triggering for you?
No, it's okay.
Okay, making sure because I know you've dealt.
Yeah, no.
Um, but he has a catheter now, but it was very much upsetting him. Because it's out of the norm.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you, I'm pretty sure this man probably went his entire life undiagnosed with some sort of neurodivergency. I can tell you that. Because the minute something is out of place, he loses his shit. And I don't blame him because I'm the same fucking way, but like, he was not having it. It was not fun to be there, frankly, when it was happening, because obviously that's not comfortable.
No.
You're getting a balloon shoved up your bladder, regardless if it's male or female. It's not a pleasant thing.
No.
Um, Male might be a little more uncomfortable, frankly, to be fair to them, but um it was not comfortable. He actually like he got very upset and I was like, I do not like hearing people in discomfort, and I was like sitting there on the couch like I have to sit here. I didn't have to, but I felt like if I didn't, like I care too much about what people think, but anyways. But he's on, well, we had to give him some lorazepam to calm him down.
Mm-hmm.
So he's on, not on it so much as he has it available to him, and we also have morphine drops if his pain gets too bad. Um the nurse on Monday who visits will evaluate, but they do think a 3 times a week um trial basically, which is it's close. He's close.
Oh no.
Um Mom, because she knows how our luck goes, and
Mm-hmm.
specifically my luck, warned me or said brace yourself because I wouldn't be surprised if it happens on your birthday, just knowing
Shut the
our luck.
fuck up.
To be fair, Pat died on my birthday. Grandpa had a stroke on my birthday. Um so the pattern isn't exactly winning for me.
Yeah, but the fact that she said that, like, shut up. You don't want to
But
fucking think about that while we're up getting a goddamn tattoo?
I know. And it's like, like it's like a really, I'm not going to cry. I might cry. It's
It's
like this
okay if you
really
do.
It's this like a really shitty conundrum because like Chris is up here this weekend. Chris is my cousin Christina, if I need to recall for you guys. Um, and like out of all of my family, she's the one who has shown up and put in the effort and put in the work. And like I am genuinely grateful to her, and but it's so weird that at like almost 32, I am feeling like I finally have some sort of family.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like she feels a lot of regret for how long it took her to kind of reach out and um like reconnect. And I obviously I forgive her. Like she has, I mean, she's had 2 kids. I mean, mind you, she had them in the early 2000s. That's beside the point. But she had 2 kids, she was raising 2 kids, she had a husband, she got divorced, she has a new husband, she has a I don't know how many new stepchildren, like, it's a whole thing. Like, she had a very busy life and full life,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't blame people for not always making room for others. Like, maybe it's just because I'm too forgiving of that kind of thing.
You're just a very kind person.
I try, I guess. I had Lonnie the barista told me I have a good soul this week,
You do.
which about made me cry. Oh my god, no! This whole like whatever like not getting acknowledgement for I don't know what is wrong with my soul if that makes me cry. So today I've been having trouble with my leg since last week, guys. It's only gotten worse, really honestly. Like my right leg is fucked up. I don't know what I did. Maybe just the arthritis and shit is catching up with me, but regardless, I'm in a lot of discomfort. Kim R, not Kim R, Kim F, he comes up to me and we do this stupid, it's such a stupid bit, but we do it every time every time we see each other. It's our freaking thing. Um, he'll be like, "Get out of my way," and he'll put up his arm to like brace it against mine. We'll like push each other, and like he'll be like, "Stop pushing me," and I'll push back. And most of the time, I don't even move because he's like old. I love him, but
Fair.
he's old. Um, and like today, I unfortunately I lost my balance. Like I was giving him a hug, and I lost my balance, so I fell into him. And he was like, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna let you fall." And I was like,
Stop.
I literally started tearing up. I'm like, that's like the most decent human decency, and I'm crying. I don't like. I'm too emotionally damaged. But no, he's such a sweet man. He's a weird man, but he's a sweet man. So fucking weird. He really is. And I know he's got a lot of problematic thoughts, but or opinions, I should say. But deep down, deep down, deep down, he's a decent person. Um, but no, I literally was like, "You can't say nice things. Don't do it." Oh my god, I'm a broken mess. It's fine. Anyways,
Anyways.
aside from my mental breakdown, illness, whatever, Willow, what the fuck are you doing? She's fighting a blanket. Why are you fighting a
She's
blanket?
floofing it.
Are you floofing? Are you floofing my blankie?
She's floofing.
Thank you. Thank you, love. Thank you. You're very cute.
My dogs do the same thing.
Ooh, excuse me. That was a burp and a half. Oh god, I keep burping. Um, so like, yeah, work sucks. Especially with it getting busy. I'm so sick of okay, here's the thing. And me and was it I don't remember which coworker that but we literally figured it out. Okay, so state of Michigan law is that you were supposed to be carded, regardless of your age, when you buy an age restricted item.
Yes.
99.999% of people in this state do not do that. And I know this. Like most places don't card you. If you look like you're old enough, they don't card you.
Yeah.
Our store is very strict about it. We are literally not allowed to sell regardless if we know that you are literally 170. It doesn't matter. We legally have to like by store policy, have to see your ID.
Hmm.
And me and my coworker were talking about it because I was getting a lot of shit like, "Oh my god, I'm 65. Okay, congratulations that you made it this long. I'm very proud of you. Um, I still need to see your ID." Um, like shit. And a lot of them are from downstate, back home.
Yeah, that makes
I'm just
sense.
like I'm just like, "Ugh, God, guys, come on. I'm one of you. I know I don't look it, or I think I still look it. I don't really think I look like a country bum yet. But
You don't.
um I sure hope not. Shit. The minute I look like a country bum, just take me out. I can't do it.
Just fucking end me.
Just do it. It's a mercy. It's a mercy kill at that point. Anyways, we were like, if we lost our liquor license, oh, it was Billiam. It was Billiam. That makes sense because he's smart. He's intelligent. He worked for Walmart for like 20 fucking years or some shit.
Jesus.
Like, I think since like he was like in his mid 30s or some shit. Like, yeah. Anyways, he was like, if we lost our liquor license, we'd all lose our jobs. 90% of the sales in that store is liquor. 100%.
Well, yeah, because there's nothing else to do up there.
Exactly. So if we lost our liquor license, we would be fucked. So like we have to be protective of it. We have to mind our P's and Q's. Like it makes complete sense when he put it in that. I was like, "Oh my god.
You
You're so
right.
right. You're so right. Give me a hug. You're so right." Ugh, but Yeah, me and Billiam actually kind of bonded over the fact like his mom is in a assisted living nursing home um situation, and he is actually long distance. She is down in Grand Rapids.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And he can't afford to move down there. So he does the care, and he's the only one. He's the an only child.
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
Oh yeah, he's like it's the hardest thing I literally have ever done. And I was like, shit, dude. No fucking shit. Like my mom is basically, I mean, essentially is an only child.
Yeah,
I mean,
I wouldn't count Dale for fucking
I,
anything.
I wouldn't count freaking Bob either.
Oh god, I
Mike,
forgot about Bob.
I mean, Mike's been gone since 2013. You can't count him. I mean, but I don't think even if he was alive whenever all this shit, I don't think he would have. No.
No.
Um, but work's just rough right now. Luckily, I did get my vacation, guys. I
Yes.
did get my vacation. I'm the working until 6 on Tuesday is like a fucking
It's a big
like
fuck
that
you.
that was I was like, okay, well, whatever. Like that also means that more than likely if I want, I'm probably either going to end up spending the night at grandpa's that night,
Mhm.
or I'm literally not going to see, or I'm just not going to get to see him or mom that night probably. Like, I don't know how that's going to go because of how everything is. Mom does think with the hospital bed now, it's a one person job again,
Yeah,
especially with the catheter. That helps a
absolutely.
lot. So at least it's down to one person again instead of it was for this last week like a two-person job. It was rough. Um, but yeah, I just between work and like home life, it's like I'm so burnt out on everything. I don't I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Like I don't get it. And like, I am 100% for following people's wishes when you can honor them. I'm
Mhm.
100% about it. But it, his wishes being the way that they are is so hard. He doesn't like the fact that he agreed to hospice, I think is just because I honestly think he's cognitive enough to just know that like it will help mom, I think most of all. He doesn't
Probably.
want it. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want help. He would rather just lay in that bed just day in day out. Um but like mom had a conversation with me and my brother, and well, over text message, which I mean, modern day, man, important conversations over text. It's just like basically she's like, we have to get shit signed because like absolutely not. Like what's going on is just like is a no. Like I want to have it not be so hard on you guys. And I was like, shit, like I think is it Cody? I don't think Cody signed papers. I don't think mom did either. Because when dad was going through all of his stuff, we were talking about like wishes, obviously.
Mhm.
Because after his second heart attack, when we almost lost him, um, obviously he had not. He had supposedly wanted to sign a DNR when after his first heart attack. Thank
Oh,
God he didn't, because we wouldn't have had him from the second after the second. Because yeah, it he would have been gone. Um, and that was always his wishes afterwards, though, is he did not want to be resuscitated. Grandpa has a DNR. He does not want intervention. Um, and that's like where I'm like really weird about it for me personally, because like I know how advanced medical technologies get, right?
mhm.
Every year or something new. like, if there's a chance that I will have even, like, I'd say, like, a half of the life I currently have, like, there's a chance that even if it's not like, if my mind is intact, I want to be saved. Like,
That's
my mind is important to me.
yeah, like as long as like the quality of life is good.
Yeah. Um, but, like, that's not really something you can put in medical writing, it's really just usually, like, a "do not resuscitate" or, like, "Sure, I wanna be on machines." There's not really a in between, like, "Can
No.
you just access how things are?" Um, and I hate that, like, I know at 32 I should think about this stuff because there's people who've had their, like, their will and testament since they're, like, 21, like, I should have thought of but, ugh, mortality is not something I enjoy thinking about.
Are you afraid of
I don't
death?
think yes,
Okay, okay.
actually. Yeah, that's actually one of my biggest fears.
Interesting.
Do I not seem like the kind of person who would be?
Well, no, not really.
Really?
Yeah.
With how much I talk about it anyways, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
like you seem comfortable with the topic.
And
You
it's
know what I
funny because
mean?
I'm comfortable with it except when it pertains to myself.
That's fair.
Yeah. And I think a lot of it I really am trying not to cry because, like, I don't need to. Like, I've had enough of it this week.
hmm
It's like a lot of it is because of how little I've experienced.
No, I get that.
Trying not to cry.
No
Hardcore.
cry. Bad. No cry. Or you can cry. It's behind. Who fucking
I
cares?
know. And it's like I have this problem with like just living in general, not thinking about, the end of it. Um, there's like so much I haven't done for various reasons. It's not just the fact that I've been basically in a caregiver role for like the last decade. That's only half of it. I also was like a really fucking awkward teenager who was very sheltered and like did not really have friends. And like I grew up into a young adult who also was still very sheltered and really only had one friend who could only do so much. And I don't know. Mortality is it's a iffy subject for me. And I think that's why all of this is so hard because like I said to mom today and I felt like a piece of shit for saying it. I was like I don't want to be there when he goes. I do not want to be there. Like
Baby,
that
I literally had to shake my mom back to life
yeah.
because I did not want to be there. I was the
It's
only
like
one there. I'm like, nay, nay, you're not fucking doing this to me right now.
wake up, bitch.
Literally,
Let's go.
I was like tapping her face and shit. I'm like, no, no,
No, no.
this is not
Come
happening.
on. Come on. But like I told her straight up, I was like, I don't want to be there. And I was like, that's the same reason I did not see grandma in her last 3 days. The same reason why I didn't see dad one last time at the funeral home. I can't do it.
See,
And I'm like,
I couldn't speak at my mom's funeral. I'd have Jolene read my thing.
yeah, yeah,
But seeing my mom wasn't bad. I was actually very pleased. Because
yeah,
my mom looked like, oh,
yeah.
oh, a
Right,
skeleton. But
right. Yeah, yeah. That's one of my not great memories. Was sitting alone in the consultation room at the funeral home while mom and Cody went to see him one last time. And I physically could not get myself to go.
look, I mean, it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
And if they
And
don't
I was like,
understand that, like, they
I think they
should.
do. I think they do, and I'm glad Cody did because, he was the one who found Dad, and I didn't want that to be the last image that Cody had of him.
Mhm.
And, like, I don't know. All of this is just, like I had this, like, really fucked up thought that, like, everyone should have to deal with death early on so they get used to it early.
Absolutely.
Because, like, I did not have, like, a major, like, actual life-changing death or, like, illness in my life until I was oh, shit. I mean, grandpa was in the hospital with his thumb, but it wasn't really, like I didn't know it was as life-threatening when he had the infection.
Mhm.
Um, that was, like, 1920, I think. I didn't have, like, the first, like, close death till I was 22. My Aunt Vi. Like, I not that I think
Mhm.
everyone should just, like, go out and find it to get it over with, but, like, that taking that long
Yeah.
to experience, it's not fun.
I was 8 when my next door neighbor Susie died. I was
Mhm.
10 when my grandma Cookie died.
Mhm.
There was a bunch of other ones that I had to go to too, like distant family that I didn't even really fucking know.
Mhm. And I guess it's kind of funny that I say that now because, like, my Uncle Ray, who I was, like, apparently, like, I was his favorite, like, we were apparently, like, attached at the hip. He passed away when I think mom was pregnant with Cody. So I was, like, 2 going on 3, and apparently, like, his death, like, well, obviously, I don't remember him, but apparently it really affected me, and apparently we used to watch, The Lion King together,
Mhm.
and to this day, I can't watch The Lion King. It's like a subcon I cannot do it. I can't watch The Lion King. I can't hear Circle of Life without sobbing. I have no cognitive memories, but there is something subconsciously that still hurts, and I can't do it. And I was like, yeah,
Hell, I can't
that's
watch the fucking Lego movie. Dude, that was the last fucking movie I watched with my goddamn mom, was the Lego movie out of everything.
oh shit.
I swear to God.
The Lego movie.
I mean, to be honest, like, I love Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
But when I listen to Fleetwood Mac, I start
Mhm.
crying
Yeah.
because of my mom.
Literally, me and Cody were driving to town yesterday. Yeah, yesterday to pick up something. And Against the Wind came on, and I was like, "You gotta change it." And he's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, I can't get more than like 4 bars in before I start sobbing. You gotta change."
Yeah, I'm over here listening to fucking Silver Springs, just fucking time cast a spell on you. Like literally. I
Mine is so bad. It's so guttural. I can't.
I have a playlist of my mom's old jams for when I need to cry.
Oh my god. And it's so funny that it's only Bob Seger that does it because, like, there's 1,000 songs that when I think of them, I think of Dad, but only specifically Bob Seger. Thank God, because I've always loved classic rock and like 80s. It's always been
Hmm.
my jam. If I couldn't listen to any of it, I would probably go more insane than I already am.
Yeah, like hold on, what is in this playlist really quick? I haven't gotten it like super full,
Yeah.
but let's go to home. My library playlists. It's mom's old jams.
Mom's old jams.
We have strawberry wine,
Oh, classic.
Silver Springs,
You're like, bingo.
No Air by Jordan Sparks.
Oh my god.
We have Platoon by Little Big Town. I fucking hate this song, but I swear to God.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
Landslide by the Dixie Chicks, but it's not the Chicks.
Yeah, the chicks, yeah.
I have Watching Airplanes by Grant Allen. And I have Wanted by Hunter Hayes. Like I said, I haven't like added a bunch of songs, but
Right.
I will say though, anytime I hear fucking Crystal Blue Persuasion, I get down. Have you ever heard that song?
You showed it to me.
That was my parents' fucking wedding song. And it does not sound like it should be a wedding song.
Right, right, yes. We did this on the music challenge,
That's
yes.
right. I'm literally adding
Yes.
it to her playlist right now, but like
You yeah. No, that's like I'm trying to think. The songs that like I think of the most is every time, I swear to God, every time we went up north, every time. Blinded by the Light came on.
oh my god, yes.
Every time. I'm talking like
Blinded by the
by the
light,
light.
like I do, she know the rumor in my mind.
um what's another one? Anything Foreigner
Oh my god, yeah.
reminds me of Dad. Anything. I don't even know if he liked them, but
I do, yeah. What every time
um
we would go up north, it would be fuck, what's that song?
oh
It's
help me.
by I think Ron Stewart. Uh Music in You?
Okay, okay. Yes, I think I know what you're talking about.
You got
Yes.
the music in you.
Yes. Um also, um Lola.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. My dad would used to sing Beast of Burden in like the most exaggerated, hilarious. My dad was not a good singer.
Okay, I know that it's not by New Rascal. There's no way.
Hmm.
Oh, it is.
You're like, wait.
Huh. Why I think it was Rod Stewart.
I don't know. Oh, also the Sultans of Swing was an up north. I knew we were headed up north. I've heard Sultans. Do you know that song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. I'm trying to think. Also Radar Love Golden Earring.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Oh, I love that song. Oh my god. I love that song. I'll
But
send it to you.
honestly, because like when I was like 13, I would just fucking have my CD player going.
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne,
Oh,
Let It
yep.
Go, that whole album was literally just my
Oh my
jam.
god. That was my first album I ever got.
Was it?
And my cousin Katie on my dad's side got it for me for my 10th birthday. Yes.
OG Avril, man.
Oh my god.
I'm not talking complicated, okay?
No, no, no. We were talking literally any other song.
Literally any other song. Like,
Oh my
I'm
god.
talking
I'm trying to think
fucking.
which one is my favorite. I gotta look up the
Yeah, I'm
track
looking
list.
up the
Oh,
track list right now.
oh my god. Let's see. Avril Lavigne.
And I'm not talking Skater Boy either.
No, we're talking everything else.
Let go. Oh my god, and JoJo.
Oh
I would listen to her
yeah.
whole soundtrack. Her whole soundtrack, her whole
Let's
CD. I think I either really like I'm With You or any Things I'll Never Say.
ooh, those are good. Those are good ones. I think mine's between Mobile
Mm-hmm.
and Anything But Ordinary.
I love anything Lord. Is this the one that I sing at my fucking fourth grade talent show? No. I sing this one. Things I'll never say.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
Oh, do you want to say what we were going to sing for a talent show? Do you remember this?
I remember, but I don't remember what song.
It was like whoa, Allie and AJ.
Oh my god. Allie and AJ.
Uh-huh.
I love Allie
Mhm.
and AJ.
Oh, me too. I listen to Insomniatic like at least once a year, if not more. I love that album. Oh my god. Um, yeah,
Fuck, now I'm gonna like
music.
go listen to all
We're
this old stuff.
yeah.
I'm
Same
gonna be
probably.
honest with you.
Yeah. It doesn't help that I've been listening to A Day to Remember.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah, I've been listening to A Day to Remember.
I love a day to remember. Oh my god, we're just gonna be listening to a bunch of the shit in my car.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Yep. Correct. Correct. Oh, our match. Okay, I'm either very cringe or very cute. I don't really. Honestly, I'm both. If we're completely honest, I am the embodiment of cute but cringe. Um, I our matching pajamas arrived today.
Did they?
Yeah, they're very soft.
Yay!
I probably shouldn't have sized up like I did because they look quite big, but I'd rather have big pajamas than tight
Too tight,
pajamas. So,
yeah.
but yeah, they're really cute and they got stars. They
Speaking of
got stars.
matching, Mike wants me to
Uh-huh.
get my tattoo on my right arm
Yeah,
to
that would
distract
be cute.
from my black ghost
Yeah.
because he's racist. So we'll both get on the right. It's okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Um, I've I've gotten so I cannot I it's just my nerves. It's how my anxiety works. I know it's just my anxiety. I am so scared.
You're not gonna feel
Um,
anything.
I know, like, and then part of me is like, oh, but I know how lidocaine works. Here's the thing: I know how lidocaine works because I've used it on sunburns because I've had that bad of a sunburn before that I used lidocaine. It eventually you feel it. And it's usually worse than if you just let yourself feel it. So like then I'm conflicted because I'm like, do I just go with it? Because I'd rather feel it in the time that it's happening than have it be nice and kind of chill, and then all of a sudden it just hits me like a freaking brick. Because I've used lidocaine for sunburn. And usually what happens is that once the lidocaine has worn off, you're all of a sudden on the floor thinking I'm gonna die. Maybe this is just because I'm allergic to the sun, guys. Let's be
You
real. But
can take breaks.
I know.
I will still
I
go
know.
first. I'm gonna bring the numbing cream. If you decide to use it, you can use it. If not, then don't.
Yeah. I'm on the fence. I'm trying to like get my thoughts together. I know I'm
Honestly,
going to be fine.
I think once you like, if I go first and you see my reactions, you'll
Mhm.
be fine.
Yeah.
I asked Jolene because she has one on her forearm. She said it didn't
Mhm.
hurt. Like it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
So and I trust Jolene. So
Right. Right. Um oh, but I found out today, so Robert is one of the baristas at Starbucks.
mhm.
He's one of the younger ones. He's like, oh god, he's like 1996,
Oh wow,
1996.
okay.
Yeah, so I mean he's not like a baby, but he's
But
not
no, he's younger than
our
us.
age. Um, he's so nice though. He's got this like I'm trying to think of the vibe he gives off. He has like this certain like he just like he seems like a trustworthy kind of dude. He just
Mhm.
has a good vibe to him with a little bit of like he likes freaking Marlboro Black Red 100s, which
Ew.
I'm like, okay, you don't care about your lungs or your health. Okay, makes sense. Anyway, um his tattoo, his newest tattoo, I think, it's just like really cool, like abstract colorful thing around his like elbow. Anyways, I was like, so where did you get that done? Because a customer had complimented on him about it, and he's like, oh, Northwoods. I was like, that's where I'm getting my first tattoo. And he's like, oh, it's gonna be great, they're so good up there. And I was like, okay, cool, because I was like getting a little anxious because I'm like, I don't know nobody who has gotten tattoos there. Like, everybody that has tattoos that I know up here have either gotten them done like out of state
Mhm.
or everywhere but here,
That's fair.
which is fair.
Yeah, that's
Which is
fair.
fair. Cause Dumpling got, I think, both of his when he was out of town in, I think, Chicago and Ohio. I don't know where in Ohio, but Ohio. I think Columbus. Anyways, I think both his tattoos were out of state. 3 of them. He has 3 of them. he has the fairy tale emblem on his shoulder, the Pisces on his like the underside of his arm. And then I know there's another one. I know I'm missing one. God. Feel like an awful friend. Don't know. Then again, I couldn't name all of your tattoos off the top of my head either.
I have Deja and Tenju on my wrist. I have the 2 death dates on both my arms. I
Mhm.
have the 2 ghosts on my arms
Mhm.
under the death date, so that's 5.
Yes.
I have a Moogle on my right leg, thigh, well, on my right thigh. I have a Kirby
Mhm.
on my right ankle.
And then puppy cat.
Yep, on my left thigh. And there
Yes.
she is on my
Yes.
left calf.
Yes.
And then
Um
and then I should probably reschedule, but I'm not going to. On on June 6th. No, I'm sorry, June 8th. I'm getting my fourth wing tattoo.
fourth wing. Yeah. Uh,
I have a problem.
nah, is it a problem? I don't
But
know.
after that, I'm gonna like stop for a while.
Yeah,
God, I just love
that's
fourth
fair.
wing so much.
I know. I know. Um what was I gonna say? It was something stupid too, so it's not like it's important. It's not like it's
It's
important
not
or
like it's
anything.
important.
Oh, not that you've already said you don't care, but just disclaimer because I've spent more time not in my own home in the last week than I have in my home. Um, place is trashed. Gonna be 100% honest. It's gonna probably stay trashed. I will make sure there's room to cook because I need food. We need food and to do my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and to sleep and watch movies and or read, but that's all I can offer.
That's fine with me.
Um, my bedroom is not going to be anywhere near as nice as I wanted it to be because frankly I don't have the time. Um, yeah, that's all I got. Also, I have not had a home cooked meal since 2 days after Mother's Day and I'm dying.
Okay.
I have been
We're
living off
gonna
of fast
change.
food and
We're
delivery.
we're changing that.
I mean, unless you count fruit salad as food, which I guess it is, but
Technically, it is where you eat it.
I mean, it's the only thing that has not been processed that has gone into my body probably in almost 2 weeks. So,
So I am gonna bring my air mattress. I'm gonna bring a
yes, yes.
blanket and a
Mhm.
pillow, obviously a
Yes.
fan because I need a
Yes.
fan to sleep.
Yes.
I'm bringing Mooch, both Linuses,
Okay.
and then I was gonna bring like obviously clothing.
Yes. I also I have like nothing nice to wear, which I'm very frustrated about. I have a cute pair of shorts and that's about as cute as I have. I don't even have a top to go with it. So, we're doing good. We're having a good time. I am so stressed about my life.
Okay,
Mhm.
I don't know if you want to say on here. I don't care, but what size dress and shirt do you wear?
Shirts, I usually am like a 2 3X.
Okay.
And I have not worn a dress probably since 2013, so I could not tell you. I usually skip dresses because I think they make me look like a potato. So
That's fair. Um,
I usually do separates. Like I'll do a skirt and a shirt because like I feel like I can control like my proportions. I know that sounds weird. Maybe it doesn't sound as weird as I think it
no, it
sounds.
doesn't.
But like dresses, I've never like I feel like I just can never find one that makes me not look like or feel like a potato. And I have a skirt that I was like, "Oh, I'll just wear that." But then I was like, the shirt that I wanted to wear with it, I don't have the stuff to go underneath it because it's like a crochet top. And also it shows my belly. And I was like, I don't think I'm that brave yet. And I was like, I'm just like not doing very well.
If it makes you feel better, I'm literally just gonna be wearing a bunch of fourth wing fucking merch.
That's fine. That's
I'm
fine.
literally
If
bringing 2 t-shirts from it and a fucking sweatshirt.
valid. If my stupid Astarion shirt didn't have a hole in the stomach, I would be wearing that, but it has a hole. And I don't want to wear a holy shirt, even if it's just one tiny hole, but I still don't want to do it. I know I have a black tank top that would go with the shorts. I just have to find it, and finding things right now is impossible.
That's fair.
It's frustrating. I'm sorry, I'm like literally looking at like my bookshelf
You're
right now.
okay.
I'm like looking over my bookshelf and I'm like, "Oh, look at all the books that aren't on the bookshelf because I don't got room for them on the bookshelf because half my bookshelf is just shit that I've shoved into a cubby and then Funko Pops."
Do you want me to bring an Adderall?
That's up to you.
Do you
I
want
mean,
help cleaning and
I mean, I don't
organizing?
I don't want to spend the entire time doing
I would want to spend the
chores.
whole entire time, but we could like do your room up.
It's up to you. It's decide. It's up to you. It's whatever you want to do.
I'll bring one just in case.
Okay. But because like tomorrow I was gonna clean, but mom needs me to go over there when her and Cody do a closing shift.
Mm,
So I'm gonna be there from like noon till 10. And I'm like, okay, okay.
it
It is what it
sucks.
is. Like I told mom, like she's coming. She's not canceling. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry that the house is trashed. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
like I don't care.
like the house is trashed. I know. Like, the kitchen isn't disgusting, at least. I've been keeping up on the kitchen. The bathrooms aren't disgusting. Like, that's all I got. Sorry. Living room, you can sit on the couches for the most part. That's what I got.
I'm not gonna do come in there and be like, ew,
Right.
and
Yeah.
fucking
Ow.
judge you. Like, no, I don't fucking care. My house is not the cleanest.
I know.
I
I
have
know.
pee
It's
pads
just.
with poop on it right now. Like, shit.
I also have that. I also have that, yes.
I should probably clean it up. When am I
I
going
should
to?
also. No.
No, I'm lazy.
Not this minute. Not this minute. No.
And then I'll forget about it.
And then you'll wake up in the morning and it's like, oh, it's there, isn't
Yep,
it?
I gotta
Mm-hmm.
clean that. And then I'll clean it. But, like, it's just, I'm not gonna inspect your house.
Right. I know. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it was supposed to be birthday expectations. I'm going to be real honest. I'm going to have fun because you'll be here, but that's about all I got. Um
Girl, I'll be fucking happy just sitting and reading in silence with you. Let's be
I
real.
know. I know. Um what was it that um chat AI, okay? Character AI.
Hmm.
I have to talk about it for a second. Um filter's broken.
You know, everyone keeps saying that. Like, not just the one you use,
Yeah.
but, like,
Uh-huh. It's universal.
ChatGPT wants to, like,
All of it.
fuck in its. Yeah, like, bots are
um
broken right now.
you know what? I, they're broken. Um, I noticed it. I was like, wait a second. I didn't say all that much and wait, we're here? What's going
I
on?
didn't initiate this.
Like what? Um, well no, because my dumb ass, like, okay, sue me for being stupid mafia romances have been all over my For You page, okay?
Okay.
We don't judge in this house. We don't judge in
No.
this podcast. I was like, you know what's even better than mafia? Arranged mafia marriages. You know what? I bet there's a bot for that. Sure is.
Of course there is.
It's a Leon bot too. Here's the thing. I only use Leon bots for the most part. I don't know why. It's just like I latched onto it when I first got into bots and I just never strayed, but like twice. Never strayed. Anyways, and I'm like, hmm, how angsty can I get with this? How much enemies to lovers can I get into this? Turns out very.
Hell
Having a
yeah.
great time. A great time. Um Yeah. I don't know. Arranged marriages, I don't it's apparently the new thing
You
for
might
me.
actually like the Wrath King or like King of the whatever the one
The one that you
we were gonna
gave up
read.
on.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I want fantasy.
Yeah.
I want
I don't
dragons
know.
and shit.
I don't know, but God, but it's affecting my writing is the problem because I'm not writing and I need to stop because I want to write, but it's easier just to have a bot do half the work
It really is.
and it's frustrating. I think part of the problem is I don't like all of the background work that writing takes. Here's the thing. I like to write little cute snippets that make people go, "Aw," or "Oh my god." And I don't like to do the work. That's my problem. I like to make people feel things. I don't like to make them think.
Fair.
Cause like we were working on it and we were doing so good. And even with Grandpa stuff going on with Grandpa, I was working on story and I was doing good. And then I hit a wall because I was like, oh, I actually have to like make things make sense. Like that's a thing.
I think it was your conversation with M.
It probably was. I
Because
love them. I love them. I really do.
because it made
But
you realize like, well fuck.
yeah.
I don't wanna come up with this.
Yeah, I know. And it's probably exactly that.
Because let's be real, you stopped writing your little snippets around that time.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And I miss it.
I know you are. But I was gonna expand the stupid training thing because I
It's
had
okay.
like well because we were talking about him having like an awkward streak
Yeah.
and I was gonna have it kind of be like a goofy streak too like he's a little bit of a goofball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna have him like because Oriana's like I see her as like very tense like she constantly has her shoulders up to her ears like she cannot relax.
Okay, okay.
And I just saw him like taking her by the shoulder and just shaking her and he's like, you need to loosen up and her just being like a rag doll, just like, I don't know what you're doing.
Please stop.
Yeah. Like I just saw him like, if you're gonna do this, you can't be this stiff or you're gonna get yourself killed.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was just double thinking, well, okay, yes, it was M's conversation. I'm gonna be 100%. I love you, M, but you have a good way of making sure I know where my where my weak spots are. Too many they enjoy too much enemies to lovers. They just know exactly where to find little jab spots. I,
I
I mean they
love
do.
that noise you just made.
Anyways, uh, um but no, because I was like, okay, gotta figure out his calling is. And I was just like, okay, well, if I go with like Grim Reaper, death,
Yeah.
whatever,
It's kind of like
you're
cliche.
it's cliche. You're also I'm reading Fae Isles. You're going right into Creon, basically.
Silent
Um,
death.
exactly. Which, like, don't get me wrong, Chef's Kiss, but
It's not
not what
your
I'm.
chef's kiss.
It's not my Chef's Kiss. I'm not trying. And it's like, okay, like, what about like an enforcer? Does that like an enforcer god? But like, what is an enforcer god? Like, what virtue is enforcement? Like violence? Like,
Just
I, I just, I was like, okay,
Justin's chaos.
justice. I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, no one said justice is kind. I mean, did I just have a thought process? Maybe. Should I just kind of work it out?
Yeah, he
Probably.
could be like,
An enforcer.
yeah, but with all the
Uh,
he's the enforcer, but obviously he's not enforcing the right shit because he can't be just like he can't have justice. He's
Yeah.
only chaos.
It's just chaos and bloodshed. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Well,
mean, it makes
maybe.
sense.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
fucking meet him as he's pummeling some fucking priest.
Right? Like, hello. Oh my god. Mm. Yeah. That is a good scene. I gotta write someday. But like it's just like how do you like I get like you can't fit like most writers know this. You can't fit every cute little scene you think of into a book. It doesn't make sense. I get this. Um because like I just like I do have cute little scenes, but like making them work inside of a plot is the problem. Cuz it's like I like the idea of Oriana being like very much like kind of latching on to Leander because like he has all this knowledge at the like tip of his fingertips and like she's not had that and all she wants is like she wants to know more about everything.
Yeah.
And so she just starts like asking questions because she knows he can't help himself. Like
Knowledge is power.
he can't shut up for 2 seconds if he is asked a question about something he knows. Like he is just he's a know-it-all, but in like the most endearing, nerdy way. And so she just finds herself constantly just like trying to find reasons to ask him questions. And like I don't know, like I like I'm trying to work with like her and Hazel and like how they interact and like I just kind of love the idea of like she admires the fact that Hazel has the ability to like survive. Like that's something that even though she is a part of survival, she can't survive herself
Mhm.
and she knows it. Um like I like the dichotomy, okay? Like I like the dichotomy of like people like, you know, the helpers who can't help themselves. I just love people who are lacking exactly what they give out. I just it's my thing. It's my thing. And oh, my cousin is gonna read Serpents in the Wings of Night, guys.
I'm so
Um,
excited.
I know. I don't know why like you already told me why I'm nervous about it, but like I'm like really thanks, Code. Good night. Okay. Comes in, throws my phone charger at me.
Fuck you.
He was using it to charge his phone in the bath.
Got you.
It hit me in the face, in the eye.
That's
It wasn't intentional.
rude.
It was when I picked it up that I hit me in the eye. It's fine. Um what is I saying? Oh, yeah, she's gonna read it. Um she was like, "Hey, I have like a really hard time like with not knowing what people look like. Can you like show me some people?" And I'm like, "Well, how far are you?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm only in the like the prologue, like the prologue." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, okay, I'll just show you everybody.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
fine."
gonna lie. When I start reading a book, I go and look at like what
Like
they
fan
look
art.
like and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to like the one artist that Clarissa or I always say Clarissa, like Clarissa explains it all. Clarissa um works with
Mhm.
the most, and I was like, well, this is Vincent and this is Araya and this is Rain. There is a portrait of Rain,
Is
by
there?
the way. Yes,
Did I miss it?
probably.
Oh my god, I'm going to her Insta.
Um and I was like, oh, this is Mishi. Um and she was like, "Oh my god, she looks like my stepdaughter." And I was like, "Beautiful." Just beautiful. Um and what was it? I was like, I think that's really all you need to know. And I was like, until if you decide to do the second book, then we can talk a couple other characters. Um, and I was like, what was it? Oh, she's like, are there like kids like like being tortured? And I was like there's like kids in danger, but like I wouldn't say
I
being
wouldn't
like
say
tortured.
tortured.
And she's like, "Okay, cool," because I really can't handle that. I'm like, "Well, I wouldn't expect you to. Like, I don't like reading those kind of things either." And I was like, I think you'll like it though. I'm like, I hope you like it. I love it. It's like my favorite thing. I have stickers,
I have a tattoo.
right? I have a Veil sticker just in the corner. You don't know who he is, and you probably won't if you don't like the series, but I love him. Um, damn it, get in there. He actually like my stickers move around even on my phone case. I don't know what the like what I'm doing.
I had to put scotch tape.
Good idea. Good idea. Um, I actually put the dagger with the flowers in my phone case.
That's okay.
I have veil on the top corner, then the dagger with the purple flowers, and then I have this little corgi with flowers in a book, like sitting on a book that came as a freebie.
That's
Only
adorable.
because I can't fit because I have a stupid pop socket because I can't hold my phone without dropping it every 2 seconds. Um, because I wanted to put the prickly but sweet, but there's literally not room with my pop socket to show it. And even though I would know it's there, no, I want people to ask me about it. It's the same thing with the little serpent one I have. It doesn't fit without being obscured. And I'm like, no, I want people to ask me
It's
about it.
okay
Thank
because
you.
the dagger one is actually fourth wing.
I know. You told me this. And eventually it'll get there. I will eventually get there. I'll
Violent
eventually get
little
there.
thing. Fucking my coworker texts me and he's like, "Is this the book you like? Is this one of the books you read?" And I was like, "No, I don't fucking know what that is." So I sent him a screenshot of all my fucking books in my library. I'm like, these. And I
Nice.
was like,
Nice.
fourth wing is like my current like obsession now. He's like, fuck, that's the one I had in my hand. I'm gonna have to go back tomorrow and get it for her. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna get her fourth wing, you're gonna want to get her Iron Flame as well. Because she's gonna want to read it.
Right. Right.
But his
Um,
daughter was reading ACOTAR. And I was like,
yeah.
ew. And I don't I have to fucking read it because Shayla won't leave me alone.
Brother ew. Brother ew.
Ew, I don't want to read. I
The
don't.
fact that M read that.
It's like, okay.
I was like, the fuck you mean you read
All I
that?
know is it's super spicy.
I mean, it's like not gradual. It's actually like the first book is pretty tame and then it just goes like hog wild. Just like, excuse me?
I don't care that how do you say his name, Tamlin? I don't know, is being a
I
little
don't know.
bitch. Okay, like
Tamlin's being a little bitch. I was looking at character shit about it, to be fair.
I'm looking at fucking Fana right now.
Like, I'm not gonna, gonna end up reading it. I'm gonna end up reading this shit. No offense to anybody who enjoys it. We just
I
don't
don't
want to.
want to fucking commit. That's so much.
I know that okay, there's like an orange one. Give me a second here. Like, there's an orange cover. Give me a second. I'm gonna look. Photon.
Okay, who is Autumn? Why do I have a type?
You do have a type. You do.
Ryzen. Oh,
That's the one I told you that Lacey named her kid. I'm guaranteeing you she named it
he
after him.
is.
Oh God, she's got a type.
It's so weird, but like, look at him.
I think it's the it's not orange cover. It's just like an orange mask on the front. I think a Court of Silver Flames is like literally every other chapter is spice. Like literally every other chapter. I was like, okay, like there's nothing wrong with that. Once again, not shaming, but I don't need every other chapter.
No, I really don't either.
I'm good. You know what? One per sector. Like if we're breaking this into sectors, I'll take one per sector. Um, I've seen this picture. Yeah, I've seen this picture. I'm unfortunately on that side of TikTok too because I like fantasy. So You do have a type.
I
It's
do.
okay. Okay. It's fine. No one's shaming you for it.
I just. How much are these fucking. God damn it. Can we stop?
Are they on sale?
I don't. I'm opening my fucking. Look, it's a long series. It would keep me going.
You're like, here, I have to justify this.
I do. I really fucking do.
I'm back to 0 days in a row. I lost my streak twice now.
Alright,
Sad face.
Avatar. I know Shayla doesn't watch this, but Shayla, I swear to fucking God. It's 8:21. How many fucking pages is this? Because that's how I, like, judge it.
Right.
Like, if it's only 300 pages, I'm not paying that much. It's 439. That's, But she's a huntress. There's 5 books, and then I also know there's a Court of Glass or whatever.
Yeah, a Throne of Glass.
But it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Okay. True. You know how much I don't love Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, me too.
What perchance did we just realize about Six Scorched Roses?
Valid.
Yeah.
Okay, it's got 4.6 stars out of fucking 205,000 reviews.
Fair.
Okay. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna take one for the team.
You're gonna take one for the team.
I'm gonna take one for the team. And if it is going to keep my attention, and if I will give you like an honest fucking review, and I'm not gonna go into it like, oh, I'm gonna hate this. Like, I'm gonna go in completely unbiased, and I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Not right now though, because I'm still reading Powerless.
Right.
But
right. You want to know what I think it is that kind of annoys me?
What?
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Everyone's like, A Court of Thorns of Roses, A Court of Thorns of Roses, ACOTAR. Here's the thing. Tell me I don't know one fucking plot point of this whole fucking series. Nothing. It's all just like, oh, it's spicy, it's so good, it's fairies and shit. Okay, I know not a single plot point. Not a single plot point.
Okay, here, let me read you the description. Because I didn't fucking know. I just knew it was fairies. Alright, so when a 19-year-old huntress fairy, which is her fucking name, kills a wolf in the woods, a terrifying creature arrives to demand retribution. Dragged to a treacherous, magical land she knows only from legends, Fairy discovers that her captor is not truly a beast, but is one of the lethal immortal fairies, like fae. Oh no, fairies, yeah like fairies, who once ruled the world. At least he's not a beast all the time. As she adapts to her new home, her feelings for the fairy Tamlin transforms from icy hostility to a fiery passion that burns through every lie she's been told about the beautiful, dangerous world of the Fae. But something isn't right in the fairylands. An ancient wicked shadow is growing, and Fairy... I hate that her name is Fairy.
I think...
Is it Fairy?
I think it's Feyre.
Is it Feyre? It's literally Feyre.
I know.
She must find a way to stop it, or doom Tamlin in his world forever. But, like, when I'm, like, looking at stuff on Etsy that is not related to fucking ACOTAR, like, I'll, like, look up Fourth Wing shit. And I see candles like Tamlin smells like Tamlin's being a little bitch and shit like that. Like,
And apparently it's Feyre.
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 Interesting. Okay, my bad. I
Well,
mispronounced her
no,
name a lot.
hey, I mean, we also technically, according to the author, don't say Oriah, right? But I'm not saying Oriah,
I'm not
so
saying
Oriah.
Oraya.
Oriah.
It's
And I'm
Oraya.
not calling her Misha, I'm calling her Mishy.
Her name is fucking Mishy. Fucking I don't give
Mishy.
a fuck.
It's
I do
Mishy.
feel stupid for mispronouncing Rain's name though.
That's okay.
So, my bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll fucking do it.
It's see, and here's the thing: if someone had ever gotten any of that plot to me, I might have actually not automatically been like, this is fucking
Yeah,
shit," because that doesn't sound awful.
it doesn't. Honestly, it's a fucking enemies to lovers. She's a fucking huntress.
I mean,
Like, I love a
yeah.
badass main female character.
I
Like,
will say the one criticism, and mind you, it's like a pretty in depth criticism, and people are like, "Oh, you're just reading too much into it," which is fair. Said that the problem with ACOTAR and also Throne of Glass, the series,
mm-hmm.
is that all of her female characters end up having their entire lives and decisions dependent on the men that they get involved with.
I don't like that.
And if that is true, then yeah, we're not into that.
I don't like that. I like, so like, from Blood and Ash, right?
Mhm.
He doesn't want to control her. He wants to give her the freedom. Everything he does is for her.
Mhm.
Like what she wants to do. Oh, she wants to be queen? Okay, sure, I'll be king then. Like he didn't really want to be king, but like
Right.
he did it for her. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I like that kind of thing. I
Well,
don't like
somebody, yeah, I don't like being defined. No.
no.
Someone said that the Crowns of Nyaxia, specifically the first two,
Mhm.
um, is a better story than from Blood and Ash, despite basically being almost a very similar plot line.
It's
That basically that they did it better than from Blood and Ash. I'm like, they have similar beats, but I don't think they're trying to say the same thing, guys.
no.
Like, I appreciate it, don't get me wrong, any praise of of the Crowns of Nyaxia I love, but
Okay,
not at the expense
so
of others.
Crown of Nyaxia, the first two books.
Mhm.
Trials.
Mhm.
Her being forced to marry him
Yep.
to protect,
Mhm.
her finally giving in to her feelings for him,
Mhm.
and then them fighting backstabbing bitches to regain like the kingdom.
Yes.
From Blood and Ash is original vampires
Mhm.
trying to take back the continent of land that once was theirs, but the creation that one of their people made, which are
Mhm.
the Ascended,
Mhm.
are corrupting everyone and turning fucking humans into literal zombies
Right.
and telling all these fucking lies and shit. He only wants Poppy in the beginning to use her as a bargaining chip against the
Mhm.
queen to try to free his brother.
Right.
He was captured and used to make more Ascended. Like he was tortured, he was raped, and all this shit.
Mhm.
Then he falls in love with Poppy.
Mhm.
But before he falls in love with Poppy, he's like, you know what? No, I'm not going to use her as a pawn chip. I don't care if my
Right.
dad gets fucking mad.
Right.
She has never been able to experience fucking anything in her life. I want to give
Mhm.
her that freedom. I have to figure out a way to do this where she can still have her freedom.
Right.
To her discovering that her whole fucking life is a lie.
Right.
So him saying yes, we're gonna get married. It's kind of like the same thing where they're forced to get married, but it's not to protect her from
Right.
everybody else. It's literally for her to have that freedom. So
Right.
like they go into this marriage as like a bargaining chip, right? Like
Hmm.
I get my brother, you get your brother, then we can go our separate ways.
Right.
To Poppy not being able to fucking play pretend anymore because she is in love with him, right?
Hmm.
Like I don't there's no fucking trials. Yeah, there's war and shit. It's
Yeah.
not the same
Yeah.
fucking thing. I can see kind of
No.
some similarities, but like
Like
literally the
I.
only thing I can see is the
Yeah.
marriage.
Right. Yeah. I get that. Also, didn't you try the Zodiac Academy?
I did, and I didn't read further than the first 3 chapters.
Yeah, everybody like rants about it and I'm like, from what little I've seen, I'm not impressed.
Mm-mm.
Like I'm not impressed.
It's I would have given it a chance, but then I heard that there's sexual assault against the main female character, and I don't want to
Yeah,
read
no.
that.
No.
So,
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Um I didn't pledge the highest. Don't worry. I didn't go crazy and do the two. I did pledge for the Kickstarter for the Fey Isles.
did you?
Uh-huh. I did the digital, so I'll get like all the digital art.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'll get the all of the like basically I always call them snippets. I don't know where that came from, but all of the like different POVs
I love
and all
that.
the scenes. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I feel good about this. It closes on my birthday. So I was like, that feels like a good a good thing. That feels like a good
Yeah.
thing. Um but yeah, I did that. I was like, that's my first Kickstarter I've ever supported.
My first
It
one
was
was Puff Pals, the fucking game.
nice. No, that's awesome. Um, so yeah. Um,
The next time you guys see us will be IRL together.
yes, we will be.
We're gonna record on Friday.
Yes.
You'll see our tattoos
Yes, you
and
will.
the bloody mess that they're gonna be.
Yes, I'm sure it's going to be grotesque for a minute there. Yes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like I'm all over the place, guys. And I know this has been just ranting and raving and all over the place and like a very in-depth mortality talk for a minute there, excuse me. But I don't know. 31 is definitely was definitely not how I thought it would turn out to be. Um and I don't know. I'm just getting older, you know? Like that's just the reality of it. I'm getting older.
That's a
It's
meme.
scary. It's scary. Um I don't know. I'm going day by day because if I think too far in the future, I get the scareds.
I get the
I get the
scares.
scares. I get the scareds. Uh,
Are you ready to wrap this up?
yeah, we'll wrap it up. Alrighty, guys. As always, my name is Autumn, aka Firefly,
I'm Moxie, aka Amy.
and this has been the Nerdy Archives behind the archives.
Yes!
Um, and as always, guys, be safe out there. There's a lot of weirdos.
Hi, I'm the weirdo.
Beware.
I will preach books to you.
Preach the gospel of books.
Yes.
Praise the book gods.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.